Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Star Wars Out of the Box with me, Dill Streep. Each episode I'll be going into this box of old Star Wars toys, books and memorabilia that I've kept over the years. They won't all be mint in box, in fact almost none of them are. They won't all be particularly rare or valuable, but they're things that I've enjoyed, either as a kid or that I've found my way back to via a generous friend or a late night bid on eBay. Each item I'll give a mini review, I'll discuss its place within Star Wars, and stick around to the end for a special scene that I've put together. So let's see what's coming out of the box first. It's the Star Wars Micro Machines Transforming Playset C-3PO. Alright, so as you can see, this is the Micro Machine C-3PO. This is obviously from Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope from 1977, or as it was then known, Star Wars. This cantina is situated in Mos Eisley, where Luke and Obi-Wan are headed to. As Obi-Wan describes it, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. I don't believe I had this particular one. I think a friend of mine at school did, and I was very jealous. But this will be the first of a range of these kinds of transforming play sets. They have a bust or a head or a helmet of a character, or sometimes a ship or a weapon. And what you do is you just simply open that up like that, and then you've got various little bits and bobs inside. This would have been obviously new in the box when I bought it. I actually looked it up on my computer. I bought this in 2007. March of 2007, which is pretty much exactly 16 years ago. But according to the box, it was manufactured in 1994. So I would have been 8 at the time, longing for a toy like this. So in this window over here, you would have your characters and your ship. I think they tended to come with 4 or 5 characters and a ship. This one with the OG hero, the Millennium Falcon, which was always my favorite ship, even though that is a really boring opinion to have. I still love it. We've got a Han and a Greedo. They've got their legs bent, they're sitting. We've also got Chadra Fan, who's this kind of rodent character in a flight suit. I never knew his name before this very moment. I just looked it up on the back of the box. He's got a drink in hand, so he can kind of stand there in the cantina. And then this guy is Doros, who also seems to have a drink in hand. I wonder if Chadra Fan is meant to sound anything like Figrin Dan, the leader of the Modal Nodes, the band who plays a pair of stormtroopers, the one on the right, clearly the leader with the flare on his shoulder. And then we've got Gotal, the one character that came with this one. He's a kind of man-goat looking thing. According to the back of the box, it looks like he's meant to be sitting behind the bar. But I remember the barman being very humanoid, very much just a human man, a droidist human man, in fact, going, "Brr, you're droids, we don't serve their kind in here." I don't think I'm doing it justice. The set itself would tend to act out a scene or a scenario from the film. So this one is the cantina. You've got the docking bay on this side where the Falcon can go. If you know which docking bay that is, shout it out now. And then on this side here is the interior of the cantina. So there's a little section here for Han and Greedo to sit. It's the infamous Han shot first scene. And as you press down on the table, I've been waiting for this a long time. Yes, I'll bet you have. Bang, dead. Sorry about the mess. Then we also have this little feature here where you push at the back and the stormtroopers march in. They're obviously looking for some droids. You can also put the Falcon here in this docking bay and it can fly off as you see the little stickers around the sides of all the various stormtroopers going, "Stop that ship, blast them." Some of them are peeling off now. So let me just close this up. That is my overview of the C-3PO / Cantina transforming playset. I looked it up on my emails. I believe I won a bid for this item and 4 other similar heads, which I'm sure we'll get to in episodes to come. And I think I paid $70 at the time for all of that, minus shipping, I imagine, which is usually about the same. So it's expensive, but I was doing pizza delivery at the time. And if you're not going to spend your disposable income on rebuying toys that you wished you had as a child, then what are you even doing? So, as promised at the beginning of this video, I've got a little scene to show you that I've put together. In this case, something I put together many, many years ago. For that reason, it is a little bit rough around the edges, but I'm still quite happy with it. It's a stop frame animation of a scene from the cantina. Check it out. 10,000, all in advance.
10,000?
Okay, you got yourselves a ship. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Docking Bay 94.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
What a piece of junk!
She'll make 0.5 past light speed. We're a little rushed, so if you'll just get on board, we'll get out of here.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
Chewie, get us out of here!
Thank you so much for watching. Please click through to some of my other videos of some of the other items that you might want to see. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that bell for notifications. I'm Dill Streep and I'll see you next time for another Star Wars Out of the Box. I'm missing a character. That's not good. That's terrible. This is the thing with used toy reviews. A lot of the stuff is going to be damaged or missing, but I've tried to keep them in the best possible condition I can. So I actually looked it up on my computer. I bought this in 2007, March of 2007, so pretty much exactly 6 years ago. But according to the box, and then we've got this little guy who is something. I'll have to look that up. And an Ugnaught. Nope, that's not even an Ugnaught, so why am I saying that? Stop that ship. Blast him.